Hello, everyone. This is a bullshit vlog today. Yes, I understand I'm at work, but I'm on my break, so it's a break bullshit vlog. I don't know if this is gonna go on the gaming channel or not because the vlog is about games, but it's not. I don't fucking know. Actually, it probably will go on the. This will be a bullshit gaming vlog because it has nothing really to do with life. I'll do that video later because that video is a little bit more unique-ish, I guess. I don't know. Well, this is something that's been bothering me all day. So, just to show you guys real quick, I'm gonna. This is me not planning out these things in advance. That's how you can tell it's a vlog because there was no planning whatsoever. I'm currently playing Dragon Quest VIII. This is my first Dragon Quest game. I like that music playing in the background, actually. Yeah, it's like unofficial background music. This is my first Dragon Quest game. I've never played Dragon Quest. Dragon Quest was a series that I've been interested in, but never really sat down and said, you know what, maybe I should dedicate some time. So I'm currently playing 8. I don't know, I know Dragon Quests are known for being long as fuck games. I had just got Jessica, and I just finished the Escantha, is that the name of the town? The mission where the prince is crying over his dead wife. I just finished that section, and I've already seen the 2 new areas for like Mori and Red, which are the optional characters I think you can get. I don't know if you get, even though I haven't gotten the 4th character yet, the 4th main character, which I've already met, I just haven't gotten yet. So Dragon Quest fans, you know what I'm talking about. But this video wasn't even about Dragon Quest. This video is about Tales. So for those who don't know, Tales of Berseria I think recently came out. And Tales has always been one of those fucking franchises that always eluded me. Meaning, like, I've always been kind of interested in playing the games, but never really felt a reason to. But, like, the gameplay is what stops me. Ironically enough, it's the gameplay that stops me. And this particular game has probably gotten me the most interested in a Tales game. And ironically, it's for all the wrong reasons. What I mean by that is I saw the footage for Berseria, and the footage for Berseria primarily deals with like a revenge story, and every report I've heard for the most part for like at least these first impressions and the game reviews were like, the game is really good, it has really good story, it has really good characters, it plays with that moral gray area. It's like, okay, fine, that's interesting. I just don't care for revenge stories. And then I was saying, you know what, fucking today I've been looking up cutscenes of the game. I've already spoiled the ending of the game. So I know what happens. I just don't know, like, I don't know the world of Berseria, even though I think from what I've been hearing is a prequel to Zestiria or Zestra. I forget. The previous game that a lot of people don't seem to like. And what sucks is I hate revenge stories. I already know how the character, and I know there's character development there, and that there's progression. And I've heard the gameplay mechanics are fun, and then I heard it has that same fucking problem that I would argue Tokyo Mirage Sessions has, where the dungeon design and the puzzles are pretty bullshit, even though this game looks far worse, and at least in that regard. But I've heard nothing but positive things about the actual core mechanics and like the core mechanics and the story and the characters and the development, which fucking sucks. It sucks so much because it's Tales, for some reason, is that game franchise that like is a JRPG that I'm interested in but never really want to fucking play all the way through. It's like, I could, but I'm not really it's not really how my priority, and it bugs the fuck out of me. It bugs the fuck out of me. Even this game, a game that has a style and storytelling I hate. I hate revenge stories. They're boring as shit, and I never like the main character. Although this game seems like might be slightly better, but not really, for me anyway. But it just pisses me off that I'm always stuck in this rut with Tales games. Tales games always do this shit. I kind of want to go back and play with some of the older ones. But honestly, I don't want to pick up a PS3 for that. I don't want to I don't want to buy the game for PS3. I have a Tales game on PS3, and that part of the reason why I haven't played it was I think by the time I bought the game, the PS4 was already out. And the only two PC versions of Tales games I've seen is Berseria and Zestiria, and I've heard a lot of negative shit towards Zestiria. Also, it's just that Tales games battle mechanics for me has always kind of eluded me. It's always been that fucking franchise that battle mechanics never click with me. Like watching gameplay. Like I'll put it this way: I've said I've already spoiled the ending, and I've looked at like a lot of footage of Berseria. The main stuff I looked at for Berseria is like cutscenes and dialogue and shit like that. Never ever get interested in watching gameplay for Berseria because it's that whole like middle of the road type gameplay where it's not an RPG. It's not like turn based, but it's actually, ironically enough, it's a harder gameplay style to get into than fucking Xenoblades was for me, because Xenoblades was a pain in the ass, and then I bought X, and X was fucking great. I love X. I think maybe that's what it is. I'm just waiting for that right game to make me want to play it, because I've been getting into a lot of RPG franchises I haven't fucked with. Fire Emblem was 2012, Bravely Default, Dragon Quest this year, Xenoblade 2015. It's like I've started getting into those franchises and their game again. Tales, for some reason, really just looks off-putting to me. It feels like a button masher. And you know, if you've seen my streams on YouTube, you know that I like to fucking stream shit. Almost knocked my 3DS down. I don't mind button mashers. I mean, I like Simmering Kagra, for God's sakes. But for some fucking reason, I don't know what it is, but that shit, Tales games just elude me. And I've heard good things about the battle mechanics. It just doesn't look interesting. And I think Tales games, are one of the few franchises that I inherently need to play to get a real opinion on, not just watch. That requires investing time and effort. Berseria, I know too much about it, and I don't really care. I don't really want my first fucking game in the Tales series to be the black sheep in terms of story and development. Not saying that's a bad thing, because people say that about Awakening. But I know too much about Berseria already. And that to me, and people would still say it's a good game. And I'm not saying it's not a good game. It's just I can't get into that. Berseria doesn't get me close enough into that mindset to make me want to play. Especially with the fucking insane revenge plot line. Because this isn't me bad-mouthing the game. It's more so just, I don't know what it is. Berseria just has me in a weird spot mentally, where it's like, it's a game that where Berseria interests me enough to where I wanted to look up footage for, which is the most I've done for any Tales game. Usually for a franchise I'm about to get into, I'll look up footage for it. I did it with Bravely Default, I did it with Fire Emblem, I did it with almost every Xenoblade. It was the same thing. I was looking at constant footage, and then it got me to the point where I wanted to buy the game. Tales, Berseria so far, it's like I'm looking at footage, and then I spoiled the ending for myself. I didn't do that for... Usually when I spoil the ending for myself, that's already a bad sign that I don't care that much. I don't know. I'm thinking if one of those Tales games gets a release on PC, that might get me to want to play it. Because right now, I just feel like Berseria was the closest I got, and Berseria still didn't get me to pick up the fucking controller or put down my wallet, on top of me not owning a PS4. That's the other issue. Although that issue will probably be solved within the next few weeks, if not month. I don't know. Have you guys ever had that problem where you fucking you just had that problem where like there's a game franchise you want to get into, but there's always that one or two things stopping you, and you're just kind of like, you can do it, just fucking sit down and play the game. It's literally one of those franchises for me. I don't know. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. This has just been a random vlog from me. Because I'm an insane person and I don't know how to fluctuate and convey my emotions and feelings towards things. I guess that's what I mean to say. I guess that's all we all mean to say. Dragon Quest has some good ass music though, I'll say that. I think I'm like 12 hours into the game. It has good ass music. I'm actually gonna go ahead and try to fucking get Red or Mori. Cause I already got my boy. Also, but beside note, Yangus is my nigga, dude. Yangus, Gov, Jessica. I like this shit. I need to give first impressions. I'll do that later. But yeah. Wait a minute. Something in my hair. Yeah, there is. I'll see you guys later. Sorry, this video probably seems really stupid and nonsensical. I apologize in advance, sirs and madams. Later days.